Alright. Alright, guys. Anyways, so I'm on a mission, man. I gotta get off my ass and start doing some shit, so I'll probably be doing little videos on the way. But anyways, I'll show you what's going on. So a mess. It's like this place is a fucking mess. So I gotta get busy, man. It's all the garbage here. Fucking garbage and dirty dishes, dirty clothes, everything. It's just it's a fucking mess in here. My fucking bathroom and shit. Anyways, yeah, it doesn't take. This is about as messy as it ever gets. Look, I got a fucking empty bag of potato chips over here. Cigarette butts, fucking empty cans everywhere, garbage. Yeah, this is about as messy as my place gets typically. And at most, like a thorough clean, at most maybe an hour, 45 minutes to thoroughly clean all this. And I gotta go grocery shopping, though. I think I'm gonna do that first. And then when I get back, I'm gonna spend like 45 minutes to an hour and clean this place up. The grocery store is like 30 to 35 miles away. So when I go, I'm gonna want to stock up on a lot of food, and then I gotta find places to put it all in my little tiny home. So I'll be doing that, and then when I get back after I put all the groceries and shit away, then clean up this mess. And then when I'm done doing that, by the time I'm done doing that, I think I'll have enough time to go and meet up with some of my buddies and hang out and call the meeting to order so we can start talking about real shit, you know? Hang out with them for about an hour and then come home and then try to figure out how to entertain myself until I go to sleep, which would probably include doing another video. So, yep, I'll be doing more videos just for fun, for my entertainment purposes only. And anyway, yeah, it's like that's what's going on right now. So just a little update. Like I said, I'll be doing videos. Yeah. I went through a bunch of videos last night, man. I think I did probably an hour and a half worth of content. And that one video, man, really blew my mind. I mean, that's the thing. That's what, anyways. And it is, whatever. I mean, yeah, that's just kind of like whatever. That's the reality. And that's why in the years past, I've done videos like prepare for a life of homelessness videos for that exact thing that Asmongold is talking about. When he talks about the top 10%, the middle 80%, and the lowest 10%, and how all of this, the trajectory of everything is obvious, and it's happening now, and it's been happening for a long time. The middle 80% are going to get relocated into the lowest 10%, and meanwhile the top 10% is going to gain such a fucking vast amount of power, wealth, resources, and control that it's unstoppable, dude. And so yeah, prepare for a life of homelessness. It's like, dude, let's check it out. Okay, for example, like people, I can hear the critics, because I can always hear the critics, because I've been doing this for so long. Like the critics will try to say, oh no, Ang Ree HoeBo, people have been already talking about this. And it's like, no, they haven't. And I'll give you just one example. When you look at all these prepper channels and all these people talking about prepping, how many of them are telling you to prepare to have your life be diminished down to the lowest 10%. The lowest 10% is like the homeless, dude. It's like, how many of them are telling you, like, prepare for a life of homelessness, bro? Nobody. Who has ever, besides me, ever done videos saying prepare for, like, prepper videos saying prepare for a life of homelessness? Nobody. And that's what's hilarious. Like, but what do they tell you to prepare for? Oh, well, the interdimensional beings and the weather weapons and just like that saying, there's what you want to hear, there's what you want to believe, there's everything else, then there's the truth. What everybody's talking about is what they know their audience wants to hear, what they know their audience wants to believe, and everything else, invisible racism, invisible COVID, invisible interdimensional beings, invisible, genocides, invisible Jewish space lasers, like they will talk about any and everything imaginable. But we'll never talk about prepare for a life of homelessness. Prepare for you as part of the 80% to be like quickly and efficiently degraded down to the lowest 10%. Like the lowest economic 10%. I'm talking like, that's like homeless people, dude. That's like homelessness. Dude, they're just not telling you the fucking truth. And I'm so sick of people lying. And the reason they're not telling the truth is because they all have self-serving agendas that have nothing to do with bringing you the truth. And that's the truth, dude, is that this is happening now. It's been happening. The whole economy is based on the 80% trampling the lowest 10%. The whole economy has been based on this idea of pay 50% of the population to trample the other 50% of the population. That's all that's been going on with the economy. That's what all these jobs are about. That's why you have all these stupid people that hold these stupid jobs at like Amazon and Facebook, where they get paid to do nothing but drink boba fucking tea and complain about, racism and shit. Like, it's unbelievable. See, and that's the other thing. Like, they're always talking about racism, whether it's anti-whiteism, Black Lives Matter. Everything is about race. But when you look at what Asmongold is talking about, it has nothing to do with race. We're talking about breaking it off into thirds. The top 10%, the middle 80%, and the lowest 10%. And what is going on right now, which it's not even up for debate that this is some kind of conspiracy theory. And the fucking hilarious thing, it has nothing to do with race. And what are they always talking about? Mark Dice is always going on about different races and, the anti-whiteism. And like, dude, it is such a complete circus. And the only reason these guys are doing this is because they're harnessing the awesome power of stupid people. And stupid people, they click, like, view, and sub to all of this dumb garbage about races and race, when really what it's all been about is like class. Like what Asmongold is saying, take the top 10%. You have to think of it in thirds. The top 10%, the middle 80%, and the lowest 10%. And all of you that are in the middle 80% that are listening to all this stupid shit about races and fucking Jews and fucking anti-whiteism, like they are just fucking, dude, they are fucking your head so hard into complete oblivion. Not even to mention the fucking invisible interdimensional beings and the Jewish space lasers and the invisible racism and the invisible COVID and the invisible, vax genocide and all this invisible shit. But like, dude, you look at tangible evidence You look at empirical evidence, and that's what's going on. The top 10% are just are consolidating all the wealth right now at such an exponentially fucking uh, uh, just expedited rate that, you know, just in the last 3 months, fucking 2 million Americans got laid off of their jobs and can't find jobs. And this ain't even nothing new. This is, I mean, like, all this wealth is like constantly getting consolidated to the top 10%. The fucking middle 80% is like always like more and more people every day are getting driven to the lowest 10% through any and everything you can think of. Hurricanes, you know, layoffs, soft vax mandates, just the economy in general, tariffs, everything, and then all everybody's talking about is race. Everything is race. It's the Jews, it's the Jewish space lasers, it's the Black Lives Matters, it's the HB1, it's the Chinese. It's like, dude, it's unbelievable. All this, and so anyways. And like, who is talking about what that Asmongold video I'm referencing? Like, nobody, because it's a class thing. Nobody's talking about class at all. It's the dirty secret. It's the elephant in the room. It's the 5,000-pound gorilla that is constantly conspicuously absent from all public discourse. And the very reason that it is conspicuously absent is because that's the direction that of the controlled narrative is. They don't want anybody talking about it. And, you know, I mean, it sucks because like channels like Asmongold, you know, he's going to probably face a lot of severe consequences for talking about that on his channel. It's kind of like when you look at the people that made the movie The Matrix and all the alleged truth that's hidden in that movie. Well, what happened to the people that made that movie? They just cut their fucking dicks off and forced them to dress up like fucking trannies, and now they're a couple fucking total freaks now. That's what happens when you tell the truth on such a large scale, like the platform that Asmongold has. Like he's reaching fucking tons of people, just like that movie The Matrix reached tons of people. And what happens to those who can relay fucking real truth to that large scale of people? They get their dicks cut off and or worse, like, you know. I mean, dude, and so, you know, and again, I already know the naysayer drill. I know that nobody's ever going to consider what I'm talking about. And by the time your average person does, it's already like a decade or more too late, you know. And so dude, like, not only do I agree with Asmongold, it's not that I agree. It's like I've already known all this and have been trying to, you know, exchange these ideas and information to anybody that'll listen, hoping that somebody who has a platform might listen to me and then consider it, and then if they find it compelling, be able to put it in a palatable platform that will reach the general audience. And I don't care for any credit. It doesn't matter to me. It's just, but I've been desperately like doing this for, dude, like since 2007. And now, like, videos like the one that Asmongold put out, I mean, they're just so rare, dude. I mean, I don't even think I'm telling you, that's the best video I've ever fucking seen. And if you watch it's like 35 minutes, you know, I just put like a couple clips on there, but like when you watch the whole thing, it's like, I mean, it's just fucking unbelievable that, you know, that this has finally gotten out. Like somebody with a large platform has finally, you know, done a adequate job at attempting to explore and illustrate like what the fuck is really truly happening. And it's just really sad that all of these fucking clickbait fucking grifter shills have saturated all media so much so, all for their personal self-serving agendas, and it's just nothing but infinite lies, to the point where you can't even find a video that is worth a fuck to watch, dude. And yeah, so anyway, so I'm gonna get busy. This is a fucking 16-minute video. By the way, if you set the speed of my videos to ×2, you get all the same information, and it's consolidated, and you can get it in half the time. So like if I put out a 10-minute video, put it to double speed and watch it, and it's 5 minutes of your time. And I don't want to promote anybody to watch my channel, and I totally understand if you don't want to or can't watch my videos. I totally get it, bro. But for any who can stomach watching my videos, I know there's not a lot of glitter and you know what I'm saying? Like, there's nothing sensational about any of my videos, but I don't know. I mean, but if I like raw videos. I like to watch the raw shit. But anyway, that's just me. Most people like all this, polished turd fucking, where the production quality is really high. I'm a lo-fi guy. I like lo-fi shit. I like lo-fi, homemade shit, and that's my videos are that. That's just all it is. But I understand, I understand why people would want to watch things that have a high production value. But see, you could take a video of a fucking piece of shit and then, polish it up with high production value and stuff, and it doesn't change the fact that a turd is simply a fucking turd. So whatever, but anyways, I'll shut up. I'm rambling, but I'm going to be doing more videos. Warning. Just a heads up. So see you boys.